Right fellas, so there's a car just came on the market. It's actually on eBay. Now, when I was 14, 15, this was the car that got me into cars. This is a VAUXHALL Cavalier BTCC car. Now, with touring cars, there's three main things that make them valuable. Who drove it, how many wins it had, and how it looks, the livery, stuff like that, like how recognisable of a car it is. Like for example, a black Sierra RS500 Texaco Cosworth, mega money, awesome looking car, very recognisable. So this to me, cream of the crop, this Cavalier. Now, there's the Cavalier, the BTCC Cavaliers, the Cavaliers, right, let's take the Cavaliers. The top Cavalier the VAUXHALL sold was a Cavalier Turbo. It was a 2 litre 16 valve turbo, it was about 200 brake horsepower, it was 4-wheel drive. It had a nice body kit on. It was the cream of the crop of the Cavaliers. Now, as far as I'm aware, these were never raced. After the Cavalier Turbo, the next step down was the Cavalier JSI. Now, they raced these, I believe, in the BTCC. They were badged up as JSIs. They had the kit on, they had different bumpers, raced them, cream of the crop, lovely cars. I had one myself, a Cavalier JSI. Now, after that, you come to like the SRIs. You could still get them with a similar engine to the JSI. It was called a C20XE. It was a 2 litre 16 valve non-turbo. It was very similar to the turbo engine, missing a turbo. So this one, this BTCC car, doesn't have the same body kit as the JSI and the turbo. It's got basically like what you would find on a Repmobile that will go up and down the motorways. It's got a different splitter along the bottom. You see there, it's got the Michelin spit on the splitter. But just such a cool car. Now it does have, if we go along, you can see that inside, got a roll cage, everything you would expect to see. It looks like it's running some kind of aftermarket management or something. It's got an LCD display. I'm assuming that is not how they raced in period. I mean, this is going to be off the 90s, so it'll have had like dials, like old school dials. I'm guessing. So you can see there as well, it's got a Swinton engine. Now this is basically a similar engine to what was in the JSIs, apart from the head has been reversed. So where the exhaust manifold was at the front of the engine and the inlet was at the back, they've reversed it so you're getting pure cold air in the inlet. There's no, like with the exhaust at the front, you're getting the heat going back into your inlet. They've reversed it so you're just getting cold air straight into the inlet manifold. So you can see there, reverse head. You can see the VAUXHALL logo on the head is reversed. See the exhaust manifold there at the back with all the heat, all the ducting on. Oh, but what a thing. See there, VAUXHALL Cavalier. It's got no JSI badging on the back or turbo. You can see the front wings have got a gap there. I don't know why. Like, these are race cars. For all race cars, like, panel gaps are not important on race cars. People aren't bothered about panel gaps. Even crash damage isn't a big thing on race cars. It kind of proves its history. Like, if this car was crashed in a race and fixed and put back together, it's just part of the car's story. It's different with a road car. Whereas on a road car, if a road car's been crashed, it kind of devalue, well, it does devalue it a bit. On a race car, it is nowhere near as important. You see there, centre lock wheels, just an absolute, no side skirts, no JSI bumpers or turbo bumpers, just an absolute cool looking thing. You can see it's got the Cleland sticker on the back window. Now, I used to watch these racing back in the day and I paid no attention to the drivers. It was all about the cars for me. I was obsessed with the cars, and the Cavalier, these Cavaliers are what got me into cars. So you can see that at the front, look at the panel gap, look at the gaps in the headlights. Oh, such a cool thing though. Like I say, panel gaps are not important on race cars. See, centre exit exhaust there coming out the back. Like on a standard car, it was not a centre exit exhaust. Such a cool thing, such a cool thing. You see there, some kind of modern management on it. It's got 1992 on there on the bottom. Maybe it's period, I don't know. Look at the panel gaps, man. But who cares? It's just such a cool thing. Like, honestly, if I was like a mega rich person, I would buy this car and this would be in my kitchen or my front room. Just even for the smell of it. Look at it. Oh, such a cool thing, such a cool thing. So you can see there, it's been built in Milton Keynes in England. It's got telephone numbers, fax numbers, chassis number is that 22. So I don't know how many cars were built. Obviously at least 22, I'm guessing. Seems high, but I mean that's what it's saying. See there, it was raced in 1998, 1997. Still got the stickers on the cage. Got the stickers on the seat there. Now this car isn't actually for sale. It's up for auction through Iconic Auctions. So while it's listed for £100,000 on eBay, it's not actually for sale. You have to go at the auction to buy it. Whether it'll make £100,000, I have got absolutely zero idea. If I had the money to waste, not to waste, but if I had the money and I would buy this car. If I had enough money and it wasn't an issue, I would buy this car for £100,000. So you can see there, it's got, I'll leave a link to this eBay advert, but you can see it tells you a bit about the car, who raced it, where it was raced, a bit about the engine. It's got a 6-speed sequential gearbox, so you just bang, bang, bang through the gears. 290 brake horsepower. The original engine in a like a C20XE, a 2-litre 16 valve engine, what this is kind of based on. The original engines were about 150 brake horsepower, so this is almost double the power. You can see it's got throttle bodies on there, Alpha Weber management, X-Track 6-speed sequential gearbox, AP brake calipers, Brembo's AP calipers on the front, Brembo calipers on the rear. Tells you about the suspension. Tipping the scales at 975 kilos, so it's going to be just over 300 brake horsepower per tonne. Till you put a fat lad like me in, then obviously it's over a tonne, but such a cool thing. I just wanted to make a video though, fellas, and show you this car, because to me this is such a cool thing. This is what got me into cars. I'll leave a link to the eBay advert below if you want to read yourself and go a bit more in depth. But yet again, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you soon. Cheers.